We're here with our two outgoing seniors, Roxy Mendez and Angelica Crump. Ladies, it wasn't necessarily the result you were looking for on the court today, but the season's been very successful, 19-10. You guys have both played a lot. You guys have had a very, long careers here, 4 years, but for both of you. Talk about what, being a UCF volleyball athlete means to both of you and just how this season has gone.
Well, for me, I feel like I've grown so much, not just on the court, but like as a person. I feel like it really is like a family. And so I'm definitely going to miss these girls. And at least I know when I come back that, we'll all have the same support. But I just wish them all the best luck. And I feel like we just grow as a team. And yes, today sucks. But there's so much in the future that I know they're going to achieve. So,
compared to other years that I've been here, this team definitely fights a lot. Even though we lost today, they definitely fought till the last point. And unfortunately, we were unlucky with the last hit that Dagenais hit. We thought it was going to take that point, but we were unlucky. I definitely learned a lot with the team. It was pretty tough after my freshman year. I came back and I was lucky to have a second chance to play with these girls, and I'm really lucky to play with Jelly. She's an amazing player, and I can't wait to watch her play in the future.
Talk about having your families in town. Obviously, Roxy, your family is a little more local, I think. Jelly, yours is more from out of town. But just talk about being able to play in front of them. I know that your families aren't able to come to every single match, but to have so many family members at a match like this, talk about how important it is to be able to play in front of them like that.
Well, yes, I was raised in Puerto Rico, but I am from Orlando. I play at high school here. I'm very lucky to go to a school here in the hometown, so my family can come to every game. And basically my neighbors and all my high school friends came to this game. It was amazing, and I love having the support from them because they support me from day one.
I wish I had more, but I'm happy for the ones that did come because they did travel pretty far. So it was just like a big support, and I know that my family's always gonna love me, and I am happy that when I could leave my last game, they could at least watch me, the last college match at home here. So that was great.
If you could just pick one memory from the last 4 years, what would you say has probably been your favorite thing about being a UCF volleyball player, favorite match, really anything? What was your favorite thing about it?
My favorite was definitely the Conference USA Championship. Just being there with the team, it was an amazing opportunity to get there. And it was just an amazing feeling to be there. And other than that, beating UNC for sure. Beating UNC for sure, yes.
I feel like mine are pretty much the same, but I feel like USC, I loved it because I feel like no one expected that. And so it was kind of like you had to show people and prove to people that we could. And so I loved that one because we worked hard and we beat them in 30. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And we had fun. So that was great.
It was so chill and relaxed game, the first game was like, oh my gosh, and then we went to the locker room after beating them 2 games. We were like, what is going on? And then, it was an amazing time.
Well, ladies, thanks so much for being such good athletes and good student athletes on top of that. And we really appreciate all you've done in the last 4 years, and good luck in your last 2 matches.
Thank you.
Coach, today was a very emotional day for the program as a whole. We, said not goodbye, but we really honored the legacy of 2 of our outgoing seniors, Angelica Crump and Roxy Mendez. Both of them are 4-year players. Talk about what both of them individually have meant to this program and what you've liked about coaching them.
Well, both of them are UCF people. They're proud to be a part of UCF, and that's the first thing that stands out to me. Last 2 seasons we've graduated 4-year starters, and that's something to be said for the program that we were able to mentor them and bring them along. Now, Roxy's been a starter since her freshman year. We've identified her as someone with defensive prowess, who's never say die attitude. She's got a feisty personality, and that's something that we knew we needed on the floor. And she's never disappointed us. She's been consistent. We knew exactly what she was night in and night out, and she went out and she performed, and she did her job to the best of her ability. And those types of players are really tough to replace. Even though she's from Puerto Rico, we've always considered her a local girl. She's always brought a lot of fans to the match, and I hope that she's made her hometown and her home area proud, because she certainly made me proud, and she's made the program proud for all the effort And her road wasn't an easy road. She had to decide early on if college volleyball was really going to be for her. She stepped away for a short amount of time and then decided that she missed it. And I'm glad that as a staff we made the right decision to bring her back into the fold and welcome her back, and she took advantage of that and ran with it. And I'm really proud of her for how she's grown up and all the things that she contributed to this program on and off the court. Angelica Crump, when we knew we recruited her, we were probably recruiting one of the most raw athletes that we've ever recruited. But we did that knowing that someday she was going to be a beast for us. And I remember her first year, first of the 5 years, because she redshirted that first year, having her on the B side, slugging balls at the A side. And when things weren't going well from time to time, the temptation to pull her off of her red shirt and plug her into the match was almost impossible to ignore, because we knew that she could help us on the floor. And we got to a situation where I sat down with old athletic director Keith Tribble, and I told him, we just had a couple injuries, and I said we can blow a red shirt, or this probably isn't going to be the type of season we're going to have if we don't. And he said, build for the future. And I have a lot of respect for Keith for saying that, because we left Angelica on the red shirt and we just found our way to fight through the season. We had a couple ACLs that year and 2 other knee injuries. It was tough. And he allowed me the opportunity to just try to build the culture and build the program. Then Jelly starts coming out her freshman year and really starts to shine, and has been our L1 every match that she's been healthy since her freshman year. And the legacy that she leaves in terms of the amount of kills, that personality, and she's unique off the floor. I can't really describe her. I'm not sure that she'd want me to, but she sure is a lot of fun to have around, and people enjoy having her. And she will always be one of the more special players that I've ever coached, because I probably have not asked for more from somebody off the court than I've asked from Jelly. And academics and social and everything like that, and she was a consummate pro. And I think she not only improved on the court, which everybody knows, I think as a person, I think she improved. I think as a sister, as a daughter, I think in a lot of ways, she really made some tremendous strides in growing up. And that's the thing, honestly, to me, that I'm most proud of. The volleyball stuff is going to stand on its own, but I'm really proud of the person that she's become and will continue to be as she goes on. So it's going to be tough seeing these guys go. Very, how do we replace them? We'll have to figure it out later. I'm happy that for right now we get 2 more matches with them. I'm sad that today was their last day here and that they didn't get to experience a victory.